What's up guys, Hobo88 here, and welcome back to rFactor. This time we're doing something a little bit more up my alley, and we are driving the late models. A lot of people have been requesting late models, so this will please plenty of you, but specifically this one's for Dawson Contrail. He asked whether or not I could do sprints at Lernerville Speedway, and I loaded them up, and for whatever reason the AI were just way too strong. Even on the lowest setting, I couldn't keep up. So he suggested maybe do late models instead. So here we are, and we got Don O'Neill's Clint Boyer Racing number 5 super late model. Hell of a lot of fun to drive, these things are. And as previously mentioned, we're going to do a race at Lernerville Speedway. We'll leave the AI drivers at 17. We might make it an evening race. 20, let's say 25 laps. Everything else is fine. We'll leave that there at 80%. See how that goes. Honestly, this is one of my favourite tracks. I love Lernerville. I always sort of thought that it was bigger than what it appears here anyway in rFactor. I used to play it on the old World of Outlaws game on the PS2. Oh, now before we take off, we need to get the garage set up. So we want maximum steering lock. I think we're going to need a bit of a shorter gear. Nothing else changes, as is always the case here with Dirtworks Designs. We keep all this stuff off except for the invulnerability. Actually, what I do want to show you guys as well real quick, you've often asked me about whether or not this car, how I set it up, how do I make it so you can drive it. Something that I found out, and I didn't realise this until later on. Last time when I drove, I had this late model here. I took this one out for a quick lap before just to see if it was alright, and I had real trouble driving it. What I actually found out was if you go into the upgrades for the car, I was running the standard 8-inch spoiler, which made the car super loose, very hard to drive. I changed it to the 12-inch spoiler, and instantly it became more drivable. So I'll just point that one out for you guys in case you're having trouble driving this car, because I know that I was having a little bit of trouble with it there when I had the standard spoiler on the back. So we've gone for the big spoiler, and I found it more drivable. I haven't done any laps against any AI yet, but I did find that that was a much more drivable setup to have the bigger spoiler. So keep that one in mind. So I'll quickly go back in here and check this stuff. Often I have steering help or something turned on by default with this, so always check that. Make sure that that steering locks up. Alright, let's go do some practice laps. I was going to have a run in the crate late models as well, but I just find that they're not powerful enough for some tracks, and I'd rather run this thing. It feels very boggy, we're not getting much revs, so we'll quickly go back to the garage. Hadn't changed the gearing. Let's try that again. Feels better already. Look at that for a move straight away. Fantastic. spin it. But that's okay. I'm happy with that. That felt nice and good to drive. And this is a great looking car. This was that pass down into turn 1. How about that? That's how you do it. Alright. I could just watch them all day. Alright, let's advance the session. We'll go skip qualifying. We've got a nighttime race, I think. Yep, it's dark. Alright, so 25 laps starting from the back in the super late model at Lernerville. And this will be a race that I enjoy. Late models and the big block modifieds, easily my favourites. I grew up around the dirt tracks here in Australia, specifically around what was an equivalent to late models.
Green flag, go, 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 go!
Just feather it around the pole. Always takes a few laps of the AI to sort themselves out. Try and get some drive off the pole. That is an unusual line to take at Lernerville, right down on the bottom. Run the wheels up over the inside berm and everything. Too wide all the way back through the pack. Until that cleans up, it's a bit hard to try and move forward. Oh, over rotate the center of the corner. Better. Now, pack starts to clean itself up a bit. Actually get up on the high line. Very high line. Still got guys on the inside. Oh, side to side contact. Go for the over under. Right up on the top. How good is that? Oh! Car hooked a rut. Wow, gotta do it all again. trap back on the bottom again. Muscle around on the very top if we can. That is beautiful. Back to the mid-track. I don't know how many laps we got left. I don't know why the car in front of me is the same as mine, but we'll see if we can catch and pass them. Certainly quick enough. If anything, the AI is probably a little bit low in the late model as opposed to the sprint car. So we've caught up. Don't know how many laps there are left. Oh, hooked again off that turn 4. And I thought the car in front was the same. It's actually not. Here's a blue number 5. Throws a huge slider. Okay, race leader. Make sure we get it done down there into 2. Oh, look at that. That's how it's done. So there can't be many laps left. And there's the checkered flag. What a blast. Late models are so much fun, especially when they get hooked up on the top. And that was awesome fun. I really love that. So thanks very much for the suggestion, Dawson. I'm sorry we couldn't do the sprint cars here, but for whatever reason, the AI in the sprint cars is way too fast. But thanks on the suggestion for the track. Lernerville is one of my favourites, and I had an absolute blast in that race. That was a lot of fun. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.